And I'm sure I'm not gonna be able to go because this person is just... Come on! What are you doing? Alright everyone, alright, this is the difference between the BlastinBobs 2.5-inch Magnaflow Resonated Grumpelstiltskin. Look at you. Alright, so this is Magnaflow, the BlastinBobs 2.5-inch cat pack. Cold start. Don't want to rev it too much. Obviously it's cold. And today we're putting these on. These are the BlastinBobs 2.5 resonator eliminator. Black tip, because these chrome tips are rusting already. So we're going with the black tips now. They're 250 bucks from BlastinBobs, and we'll see how they sound. I'll do a little interior noise. 35, see? Doing 35. So anyway, this exhaust has been pretty good. The resonators being replaced by what essentially are two Magnaflow pass-through mufflers are not bad, but it just needs a little bit more noise. This is pretty aggressive. So my home vehicle, in case any of you follow the channel, would know my home vehicle is a 2017 Charger Daytona, and it's loud enough that the wife got jealous and said, "Hey, I want noise myself." So we put the BlastinBobs on, but they just didn't bark like she wants it to. She said, "I want louder," so that's what we're doing. I don't know how much louder it's going to be. We'll do a comparison after this is all done. It sounds pretty good, the BlastinBobs 2.5. I'm wondering what it's gonna bark a lot. And these things are so easy to slip on and slip off once you first make your first cut for the initial BlastinBobs, that once these are on, the black tip ones with no resonators, if I want to switch back, it's very easy. So for whatever reason I put them on and they're just too damn loud and the wife doesn't like them because this really is her vehicle. Then we'll swap them back, but in the meantime, I think it sounds great, personally. It's that right level of quiet, and then you get into it a little bit and it barks. But again, she has a heavy right foot and she loves the music maker. I don't know if you guys are hearing that, but that's my big concern. Is the drone going to be more or less? And a lot of people don't talk about the BlastinBobs. And for me to find a video to see how they sound was hit or miss. A lot of people do the behind the car shot and then don't talk about them. They do give a little bit of drone. I can imagine that the resonator deletes are going to give just about as much, if not more, drone, but that's why they make sport mode. It's not that bad.
3 weeks later.
Let's hope not. All right, so I've been unable to film because we got feet of snow ever since we did the exhaust on the.
Sam.
Don't move the camera that fast.
Sorry.
You're gonna make people vomit. Everybody who watched this just threw up. Or they probably threw up for other reasons, but anyway. We have been unable to film. We know where all the cops are. We can run red lights.
Yep.
I didn't say that on camera.
No.
Anyway, we didn't film because we got how much feet of snow? 2 feet of snow?
2 feet, 36 inches.
Put the exhaust on. Cat back. Shit. There'll be a lot of editing on this one.
Yeah, cut.
Yeah. 2.5 inch. Resonatorless. So we're full on, no resonators. All we have is suitcase muffler underneath. And I have to tell you, this 5.7 sounds amazing. I want to get you outdoors, but obviously I can't. That light is annoying. Because it's raining. So we're just doing interior cabin. Now I would think it's, what do you think? It's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's, you know, you sit at a light. You're not annoyed by the idle. That's the first thing. Everybody goes to exhaust videos to find out if there's drone or if it's quiet at idle or why this guy's pulling out in front of us for no reason. I mean, you do all this stuff. Now I gotta cut that out.
I'm sorry.
But the key point here is, does it sound tolerable? Can you drive around town? Well, I'll tell you what, it is very tolerable because it's nice and nimble right now. It's just quiet. But when you want it to be loud, when it gets loud. And I only did 35 there, so that's awesome. What are you shooting? What's over there?
I'm shooting the road. I'm trying to turn down the climate control. It's hot.
All right, so as you heard, it barked a little bit, but I'm not sure if I have to cut out that part since we're looking over in this direction.
It's fine. They're listening to it. They don't gotta watch where you're going.
Well, they'll listen tightly for this one. Because we're gonna. Again, we're only gonna do 35. It's the speed limit on the road. Man, it just sounds like, you know, so much better. Quiet, right? I'm trying to say.
If you're on the fence about purchasing a BlastinBobs,
if you're on the fence whether or not you want to go with resonators or non-resonated, just straight through design, I'll tell you what. Without the resonators, it's not insane. There's not a lot of drone. The suitcase muffler takes care of all that. You get a really nice wrap out of the back. And at the end of this video, I'll do a little outdoor shots and want to get to see what it sounds like outside. It'll probably be a different day and it won't be raining, but at least you'll get a feel for it. But this is one of those videos, man. We're doing it for the crowd.
Well, it's not like we're doing anything illegal. We're not going over the speed limit, and we're not driving unsafely.
No, I'm as safe as can be. Look, hands on 10 and 2. Show. See? 10 and 2.
10 and 2 and 35.
But anyway, so Hemis are known for their bark between gears. Such a weird noise.
It is.
But I'll tell you what, it gets attention. So this is cold start, BlastinBobs 2.5 inch catback resonator eliminators. Ready? Not bad for what we paid. I just wish I didn't make the mistake and put in on these first. These were the original BlastinBobs. These are, I think they're Magnaflow. I think that's what he advertises them as, Magnaflow. And though they did eliminate the original resonator, the tips started to get real crappy after only a year, and I wasn't very happy with that. And these worked to keep things quiet. You got the extra rumble a little bit, but I really wasn't happy with it. I wanted something a little bit louder. And as you can see, we already have a thrush muffler for the old off-road Commander here. And then we're changing the muffler on the Jeep with the Wrangler because it's a 2.5, no cat. And let me tell you, it is loud as can be. I put on the Total Flow. It's a 2-chamber, like a 40 series Flowmaster, and it is just too loud. In fact, here, I'll give you guys a little extra. And I'll be honest with you, the motorsport to me loves the noise, but the person driving the Jeep with the top down and the roof off and the back rolled up and no doors, no windows, that person is the older me that does not like all that noise anymore. So I'll keep the heavy V8 noise in the Commander, and gosh, I love the way that both my Charger and the Durango sound. But when you're out on a cruise and you're just trying to enjoy yourself in this little shitty 4-cylinder, that noise is just too much. So we're gonna go with the Thrush Hush, which is Thrush's new aluminized turbo muffler. It's kind of the replacement for their old crappy turbo mufflers. I don't think it's any different, looks the same to me, but I've been doing this for 30 years. I know a thing or two about turbo mufflers. First upgrade on every one of my vehicles was a damn turbo muffler. Anyways, that's it for today. That's it for the Durango exhaust. It's dirty. We're gonna get it washed today. I'm gonna do a battery in that. It's my next video. We're gonna do a battery upgrade. We're not gonna go lightweight. We're actually gonna go with the police issue battery because it's the larger. It's almost 1400 co-cranking. It's almost 1400 cranking amps, and that's what we want. So stay tuned for that. A quick thanks to all of you who reached out during COVID. We did have COVID in my household. Everybody ended up okay, but it was a couple of weeks there. We didn't shoot any videos. We didn't really do much of anything. Kind of just sat back and waited for everything to pass, the world to return to normal, our bodies to return to normal. We're out and about. The world is open again, kinda. So we're going to flea markets, and we started a second channel for all of the stuff we do that's video game related. Check it out. I'll put a link right here. It's Retroade. We only have one video up, but I have plenty of hours of content. Whoa, there's the wife. So keep your eyes out for that. Thanks a lot.